What's going on, guys? Matt Schaeffer back here with another radar and laser job for you. This one, brand new Lamborghini Urus. So let's go ahead and check it out. So this one is using the Uniden R9 system. It's pretty much been our favorite setup at the moment on the market. Cost-wise, it's priced probably the best out of all the different units. Performance-wise, I mean, it tests flawlessly every time that we've tested it against our guns, which we're in charge of the testing. And my job is always to try and get a hit on the car. So shooting the cars in a way that I'm trying to get punch throughs on these systems. For me, the Uniden has done so well in all of that testing. Front end of this car, like all the systems that we do, we mainly do everything all stealth at this point. So we fully 3D scan the front of the vehicle, the rear of the vehicle, and the interior to make custom parts to look factory and stealth the pieces into the car. So on the front end of this thing, we actually have 4 shifters. We have 2 transmit, 2 receive, 1 pod per side. And if you look close, that's going to be our pod right there. And you can see it has like these really cool body lines that match perfectly with that front grille. So like when you see it from the top, it contours with this line here. It contours with that line going back there. And then from the front angle, it contours with this line back here. So when you look at this, it looks like a legitimate factory part. We have IR acrylic, which is that glossy lens that you see on the front to protect the sensors. It also conceals the sensors. It is IR, light emitting acrylic. The light can transfer through that pod and out of that pod, and again, conceals everything. Perfectly mounts to that front bumper like it's a factory part. So when you're looking at the front of this, it looks all 100% OEM. And then the front radar receiver is right down here behind the bumper. Same concept here for the rear. We have 2 pods, so the R9W comes with 6 sensors. We always love using 4 on the front, especially on an SUV because it's a bigger car. Front's the most important. 2 sensors here on the back, 1 TX, 1 RX. These are going to be your pods. Again, we 3D scan these locations, built these pods, so every line perfectly fits the contour of the bumper perfectly. Same thing with the IR acrylic there. We have the aggressive lines all around those shifter housings to match what you see here in the rear. 2 of these you will see in the testing video annihilated Dragon Eye and Stalker XLR from the rear. So 2 variable pulse rate guns, 2 shifters annihilated the rear of this car. It does also help that the car is very aerodynamic, which is going to help when it comes to shooting laser or LiDAR, since it works off reflection. So a rear end like this with 2 shifters is going to work so well, and it did, as you will see in the testing video. Rear radar receiver is up here as high as possible behind the bumper over top the carbon fiber. Now looking at the inside of the car, I might have to overlay a video just because this has a polarizer on it, so it might be tough to see the display. But we made this really cool display here. Again, 3D scanned this whole area, 3D printed this display. That is going to conceal the Uniden display. The LCD screen is behind that smoked acrylic, so when we kill the display, you can see everything just go black and it looks like a factory display. Master kill switch down here underneath the shroud for the steering wheel. You hear the Uniden power up right now.
K-band, KA band, laser, GPS connected.
So the display as well is also able to change color, so we can pick whatever color is going to match the interior the best, whether it's white in this car or whether it's green. We went with green just because it really ties in the green elements of this car. So underneath the center console, we're going to have our magnetic cover for our Uniden controller. That's going to be located right there, easy to access, easy to conceal, and we really don't ever need to touch that once it's set up, because there are apps that I like to use. If you have an iPhone, the R9 Companion is probably the best app I like using with the Uniden, just because it does a better job of GPS locking out false threats on your commute. So, and another thing that I really like is if you are using your phone for CarPlay or Bluetooth, it will then take the alerts, and when you get an alert, it's gonna supersede that alert over the music you're playing. So it's going to attenuate the music that you're listening to and let the alert play through the entire audio system. Really cool. Look into that. It's called the R9 Companion, and it's like a $10 app that you would get on iPhone to work with the unit and system. So right now, I'm going to show you the testing video of this thing defeating the guns. Again, we always do thorough testing to ensure all our equipment works as stated. So yeah, let's go ahead and check that out right now. All right, first pass, Dragon Eye Compact from the front. This is going to be unlimited jamming. You hear it's trying to get a lock. It's trying to get a lock. Unlimited jamming. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. I mean, you really can't ask for better performance. Dragon Eye Compact from the rear, unlimited jamming. And it's actually crazy it's not getting a hit. Because that's only 2 jammers on the back, one send, one receive. Absolutely nothing on the rear. Perfect. This is going to be Dragon Eye full size from the front, unlimited jamming. Absolutely nothing. You can hear it's clicking. It's trying to get a reading. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. I mean, it destroyed the full size from the front. And I'm shooting the headlights, the pillars, top of the windshield, every little spot that I could get a hit on that car. Absolutely nothing. Amazing. It's going to be Dragon Eye full size from the rear, unlimited jamming, and the compact did well, so I expect this to do just as well. Let's try. I mean, those sensors are so good. That's just 2 on the rear, 1 send, 1 receive, and I'm shooting both sides of the car. Both taillights. It's going to be Stalker XLR from the front, unlimited jamming. Obviously, we did great against Dragon Eye, so it'll definitely beat this. You hear it's trying to get a reading. You hear the clicks. There's no jam codes being sent back to the gun. Perfectly jamming against the front. And obviously what I expected, it smoked the XLR. It's going to be Stalker XLR on the rear. It's going to be Stalker XLR on the rear. Did perfect. So we know from an unlimited jamming perspective, all the way up to the gun on all of those guns performs perfectly, even when it's literally 50 feet in front of me. So I mean, you know the system's going to perform. Now we're going to go ahead and shoot it in time jamming mode, which is how you're typically going to drive around, where it's going to jam for a few seconds, 3-4 seconds, whatever is programmed, and then it's going to allow the signal to come through. So I still get a reading of the car doing the speed limit because you have the time to slow down. Stalker XLR variable pulse rate from the front, time jamming, again that 4-second mode. All right, so there we go. Car's still that far away, 35 miles an hour. Gave him a 4-second buffer to slow down to the speed limit. 4 seconds is really an eternity when you're in a car hitting the brakes, and you don't even have to slam on your brakes. But again, car's still that far away. I got my speed, so I don't think anything's on that car because again, I'm not blocking all the way up to the gun. I'm just blocking for a time count. Period. So again, that's how these systems operate, and they're going to save you from getting speeding tickets. All right, so you guys just saw the video, the testing. Like always, does spectacular. I mean, you really can't ask for better results than that. When you're driving around with this system in your car, you know that you're 100% protected. So yeah, with that being said, thank you guys so much for always checking out these videos. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you do that. Hit the alert bell letting you know anytime we drop a new video. Make sure you like the video, make sure you comment on the video to help out that algorithm. It really means a lot to us. If you want to contact me for a job, here's my phone number followed by my email address. These are the two best points of contact to reach me. Make sure you check out our website, musaicdesign.com/radar. You're going to find all the different radar testing that we've ever done on every car. So if you don't have a Urus and you have something different, maybe we've already done your version of your car, so you can see our take on doing this system on that car. Make sure you follow us on TikTok. We'll always drop videos on here before they make it out to YouTube. Same thing with Instagram. We'll drop reels, testing, walkthroughs before they make it out to YouTube. So make sure you follow us at those two platforms. And like always, guys, I appreciate the feedback, appreciate the follow, and
until next time, peace.